when you are dating a man, don't ever tell him what you're looking for, because most men are great actors. They're master manipulators. They lie without a conscience, and they're very easy at being a chameleon and faking and pretending that they are exactly who you want. So you noticed that with men? Most of them like, well, what are you looking for in a guy? And they are just such great listeners there in the beginning. And what they're doing is taking mental notes so they go, oh yeah, I like to do this and I like to do that. And then what they don't understand is that a lot of times that we're doing the same thing. I mean, it's part of the dating ritual where we're like, well, I want a guy who is just focused and da-da. And you might just be really just looking for somebody to kind of kick it with. You may be trying to make yourself look like that you have even a higher standard, or that you may have a standard that might be higher than what you really are looking for. No, I remember there was one guy, and I just thought he was really good looking. And at the time, wasn't dating anyone. I had a lot of social events that year that I had to go to, and y'all know how it is. If you are a young black woman and you're single and you're in social clubs and sororities and all that type of stuff, doing things with your church, it is hell to go there without a man on your arm to fight off all of their husbands and their men's, and to keep them from jumping on you when they come over and try to talk to you, right? So there was this guy. He was really cute. I mean, he had a good job. I had seen his check stub, and I was like, oh, he's got some potential. He was getting ready to buy a house, but had a brand new car, had just started a really good job, and he had been a world traveler, so he said. So when he asked me what I was looking for in a man, I was like, well, someone that is spiritual and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden, he started coming to pick me up every Sunday to go to church. Every Sunday. He's like, oh, what church do you go to? He joined the church, and we'd be going to church. And I'd be like, dang, I don't feel like being here. Because I wasn't even going to church at the time, right? I wasn't even going. But every Sunday, I just felt like, well, he really wants to go to church, so I guess I need to go. Like I said, we were dressing alike at church. He'd be like, well, what color are you going to wear? I'm going to wear blue. He'd go out and get a blue tie, or that Saturday, okay, we got to get me a tie to match your outfit for church. And then after he realized that I didn't want to be his girlfriend, that I wasn't really taking him serious. I just needed somebody that had a bit of a resume to be on my arm when I went to these social events, so that I wouldn't have any issues with other women's men's. Then his feelings were hurt. And then he told me off. I don't even want to go to church. You always go to church. I'm like, I'm not even a member of the church you joined. It was just a church that was down the street from me, right? So they will pretend that they are something that they're not. So don't say that we just go out and choose legacies of low achievement. Many times you guys lie about who you are.